Hey guys, what's up? How are you? Hope that you guys are having an amazing one today. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Jarrell, and in today's video we are going to be trying and doing a wear test on the new foundation from Bobbi Brown. This is the Weightless Skin Foundation Broad Spectrum SPF 15. I do have two shades, W048 and W056. I'm going to give you a little bit of a swatch. But of course, you guys are super important to me. I have been building my channel for a very long time. Honesty is key for my channel. I'm going to be 100% whether I think it's worth your money or not. Being honest and 100% is super important, not only for the brand because they also benefit because they're getting the feedback. They can make things a little bit better, adjust things accordingly, and also to you guys, you know, and just making sure that you guys are spending your money where you really need to on a product that you know that you're going to love. But of course, everybody is different. Not everything is going to work out for everyone. And of course, if you're new to my channel, for references, I am oily to combination. I do have an oily T-zone. I am pretty normal on the outer part of my face. I do have some hyperpigmentation, redness around my nose and mouth. I also have a little bit of discoloration around the mouth that I like for it to be covered, but not fully covered. I prefer a medium coverage foundation. That is just what I really enjoy. That is pretty much it. I mean, besides the pores that, you know, we don't want it to be emphasized. At least I don't like them to be emphasized, but that is pretty much when it comes to the concerns of my skin tone. Just in case you're new here, now you are up to date. So let's go ahead and get into the details of this foundation, the application and wear test, of course. But before we get into the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already. You can also like and comment down below because that definitely helps out my channel so much. So thank you to those of you that are subscribing, that are liking, commenting, and just sharing my videos. You guys have no idea just what it means to me. You guys are helping me out to grow every single day. I have been doing YouTube for such a long time, and yes, my channel does grow very slow, but it definitely does. And I'm just so happy that we continue on building this community. I really, again, appreciate all of you. And without further ado, let's get started. So here we have the packaging of this foundation. It's absolutely beautiful. As you can see, it is glass. It does have a really nice, beautiful embossment and also a pump, of course. Go ahead and just swatch them on the back of my hand so you guys can see them. You can see that W58, it's a little bit too light for my skin tone right now. But this one right here, which is W056, is really close to my skin. So just in case you are new to my channel, I am going to be linking everything down below, including the shades and everything that I am wearing. So just in case you miss on the shades, don't worry, you can always find it down below in the description area. Now this foundation is going to give you 20 hours wear, 20 hours of moisture, and 12 hours of oil control. I do gotta say that this foundation does have a natural finish. It's not a luminous foundation by any means. It's a little bit more on the mattifying side. Just a little bit of background when it comes to this foundation. We are excited to introduce you to our new Weightless Skin Foundation, a formula years in the making, rooted in our skin first approach to beauty. When we set out to create this foundation, trade-off were off the table. We wanted long wear without the heaviness, oil control without the dryness, and coverage that would enhance without hiding what we love about our skin. Weightless Skin Foundation checks all the boxes, and we love for you to be the first one to test it out, which I am here testing it out. I don't see the shelf life of this foundation, but I am going to link it down below. It is made in Canada and it comes in 53 shades, which is insane. I'm going to apply it on one side of my face. I'm going to just take about a pump of this foundation, and I already prepped my skin. I did use the serum from MAC first, and then the Bobbi Brown cream, which I absolutely love. Also using a little bit of this vitamin Enriched eye base, and those two are from Bobbi Brown. And let's go ahead and now apply this foundation. I'm going to be using the BK Beauty 101 brush, and I am going to really just coat my brush. Let me bring myself a little closer so you guys can see it. So here's my skin. You can see the redness peeking through. So I am going to start from the center of my face and just work it out, because really I do need the most coverage in this area right here. I'm just going to blend it out to the neck, and using a little bit more of whatever is on the back of my hand, I'm just going to add it to my forehead. Just a little bit, not too much. I really don't need a lot of coverage. Like, there's no redness or discoloration on my forehead. So I just add a little bit of foundation to really just even things out. So here's how the foundation looks on this side. That took like no effort, just to blend it into the skin. I really like to apply it on the center of my face again, and just doing this press on motions, and then start swiping it towards my neck just to blend everything. Here's how the foundation looks on this side. And no foundation on this side. So you can see the discoloration that I do have, the redness of course, and here it's really nice and even, and it feels really nice, beautiful, like super lightweight. I do like the medium coverage that it provides me right away. I mean, you can see it on the forehead as well. It just looks so nice and beautiful, and I think that you really need to prep your skin accordingly. Let me see if I can just build it up just a little bit more. Just a little bit, especially here on my upper lip and around my nose. I want to make sure that it doesn't look cakey. You can definitely build it up, and I absolutely love the shade. The shade is on point right now. Like, the undertone, everything is matching so nicely. So I'm going to do the rest of my face and show you how these foundations look. I'm going to use the primer on this side. Here is how the makeup looks. It is 1:11 in the afternoon right now. I do have to run some errands, and I also want to clean my bathrooms because we're leaving on the cruise in a couple of days, and I just want to make sure that everything in my house is nice and neat. So I am not going to be like relaxing and chilling or anything like that. I'm actually going to be doing a lot of stuff. So again, here is the makeup, and I'm going to show you how the makeup looks outside and then check with you guys at the end of the day. But here's how the makeup looks right now with my lightings, and yeah. No primer. And here's the side with primer. I love how the skin looks right now. It looks really nice, healthy. It doesn't feel cakey whatsoever. It feels really nice and lightweight on the skin. Everything looks really nice and beautiful right now. All the products that I used went on top of that foundation. Super, super easy, super, super nice. Whether it was a powder or a liquid or some kind of cream products on the skin, just worked so nicely on top of this foundation. So far, so good. But I will check in with you guys later on today. All right, guys, so here's how the skin looks outside with regular lighting. It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon, or what did I say? It's probably like 1:15 right now. I mean, do I feel super beautiful on this makeup? Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. I came inside the house, so I'm not outside. This is just with my doors in front of me, and here's how the makeup looks. You okay, baby? And here's how the makeup looks. Alright guys, so I am back, and it is 9:45 at night, and we're done. We are totally done. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at the skin using the new Bobbi Brown Weightless Skin Foundation Broad Spectrum SPF 15. So here's how the skin looks. This is the side where I actually used the foundation with no primer, and then the rest of the makeup. And then on this side right here, I did use the primer and the foundation. So here's how the skin looks. Now, looking at this foundation, the skin looks so good. So I have not touched up, I have not added any powder or anything. When I show you the final look for this look right here, that is what I did. I haven't touched up on my skin, and I am super, super impressed on how the foundation it actually looks on my forehead. It is not emphasizing any of my lines. It's not settling into my pores. Now this is like about 8 hours plus wearing this foundation, and again, I'm just really impressed. I don't feel like it is settling into any of my pores. I don't feel like my pores are being emphasized, even though I do have a little bit of shine going on right here. And to be quite frank with you guys, I mean, I do see that this side could be just a little bit less oily than this side right here with the primer, but nothing too like intense where I actually do see a huge difference when it comes to using a primer versus not having a primer. I do feel like the chin area, it's a little bit worn off, which is again totally normal when it comes to wearing a foundation, just because, you know, I'm eating, I'm talking, and I do feel like the foundation has worn off just a little bit here, where I do see a little bit of redness coming on, as well as around my nose. Again, very normal for these areas right here just to be missing foundation. I do need to prep my skin accordingly, and I absolutely love what I use to use this foundation right here. I do feel like that definitely makes such a huge difference when your skin is well prepped. Yeah, I'm super happy with this results right here. I love it so much. But let's go ahead and just test it out using a little bit of this powder right here from Rare Beauty, just to touch up to see if we can minimize a little bit of this shine. Here is how the skin looks with just this powder, and just touching up on the center of my face. You can definitely see that there is a huge difference from this side to this side. It does look a little bit more, you know, like natural, not completely mattified, of course, but a little bit more, you know, put together, so I can still make this foundation, you know, last a little bit more. So I am going to do the same thing to the other side. A couple of things that I did wanted to mention to you guys is that it is super extremely lightweight. Like, you cannot feel it on your skin, which is so nice. It is definitely not transfer proof, just because again, when I was eating, I was using a napkin and I can see a little bit of the foundation just coming out, so it is definitely not transfer proof. The color match is on point with this one for the rest of my body. I absolutely love the shade, the undertone, everything just play so nicely today, and I am really again very impressed. But yeah, that is it for this review for the Bobbi Brown Weightless Skin Foundation. I hope that it was helpful to you guys. I am going to be linking everything down below in the description area, just in case you guys are interested. If you guys use any of my links, they are affiliated, so you do help me out like that. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your love, your time, and support. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, and I will see you next time.